Wait. There we go. Hello. It's so good to see everybody. Let us know where you are coming, where you're tuning in from. My goodness, it is a beautiful day.
It's perfect
and there's a guest with us, Andrea, who is with us right now.
I didn't think she was going to stay. This is Claudia.
Okay.
She's napping. And I asked her if she wanted to be in, and she wasn't sure, but she's like hanging out.
Yeah, I totally saw her groove over there, laying down, chilling in the barn, waiting for Barnside Chat to begin. Hello, friends. It's so good to see you. Welcome today. Welcome to Barnside Chat. My name is Derek, and this is Andrea, and I'm Executive Director and Co-founder, and Andrea is the Resident Healthcare Manager. You are the manager. You are it. It's so good to see everybody. Let's see who we've got tuning in here.
Ooh, it's going quick.
Oh, it is going
Happy from Delaware.
It is Happy
Thailand.
Oh, that's your favorite place.
My friend from Thailand.
We have Kathy from Delaware. We have
Karen from Southern California.
Eileen from England. People from all over the world.
My goodness.
It's a holiday here in Canada. Happy holidays. It is Victoria Day weekend, or the weekend when you plant your gardens. I don't know about you, but I'm super stoked about gardening season.
I was excited every time I walk by our garden and see all the veggies in there.
I have a veggie clip. I wasn't going to do it right away, but maybe we should. Oh, hello.
Oh,
I was
out.
like,
She's
I'm
out.
being climbed.
She's out.
I'm being climbed on Barnside. I have a small clip of the garden that I was going to play, but we'll get to it.
Jumping ahead.
I know we are
excited.
jumping. We are.
There's the weather, there's gardening, everything's happening at the same time.
There's so much happening. The first thing that I want to talk about is it's compost season right now, Andrea, and I was turning the compost pit the other night.
Ooh.
I broke the tractor.
I heard.
Oh.
I was there when you told Kevin.
Yeah, I broke the tractor. I was turning the compost, getting it. You can see it steaming away there. Yeah, that's not smoke, that's steam. But the tractor lost its steam towards the end. And it took me a long time to get the tractor.
That's an old tractor.
Andrea, take that back.
That's
you don't mean
tractor.
that. You don't mean that. There's nothing wrong with her.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's just an
That's
old
my
tractor.
2120 John Deere green tractor.
Your favorite in the world.
Oh my gosh, I make all sorts of weird giddy up noises when I'm on it. I just love it. Another thing I saw, I'm going to switch in here, sorry. This is the Mother's Day tulip garden at the mouth of Memorial Trail. Last year we had a tulip drive, a tulip bulb drive to commemorate our mothers that are here, and we allowed you to commemorate your mothers as well.
So
and
good.
Yeah, it's come
such a
along.
nice pop of color over there. We're over there a lot more frequently now because of the new barn, so we get to drive by and see.
That area of the farm is being developed. It's coming along. It's coming along.
So good. I didn't realize how overgrown it was until things started to get pulled out.
Right, until you could see the stone walls. Yeah. On today's Barnside Chat, we have a quick agenda that we have an agenda. We're going to talk about the silent auction and the live auction update. That was super fun. That happened a few days ago. All the days melt together here.
They do.
We're going to talk about pride, and we're going to talk about Jesus and Joseph. Watch your mouth. And then we're going to talk about Thanksgiving, which is coming up. So let's talk about the silent auction. Did you hear anything about the silent auction?
No.
The bidding started to go for my sweater.
On the live auction?
Yeah, towards the end, and my sweater netted $1,200 that somebody paid for. It's this sweater actually here. I got to give it up.
And its last wear in.
I know, right? Get its last stank on. Basically, this sweater has been through a lot of trauma. It's been pooped on. It's been peed on.
I see you in the sweater all the time.
It is. It definitely has a story to tell. So thank you to everybody that came and turned up for the live auction. Thanks for everybody that bid. And the real winners, of course, are the residents here at the sanctuary. So thank you everybody so much for playing along. During the live auction, we had a live auction, and as well as there was the online auction. Andrea has an art piece coming up for the for the fall online for the
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving auction.
Yeah, I'm starting it now because it's going to take a while.
I'm excited. When you told me what it was, I was like, oh my gosh.
No pressure now.
Right,
everybody knows.
No pressure. During the online auction and the live auction, we raised a bunch of money for Heaths, and let's see what that tally was. So for the silent and live auction update, it was $13,260.
That's amazing.
Right? I would celebrate that for sure.
Huge celebration.
Absolute pile of thanks to everybody that donated stuff for the auction. That couldn't have happened without your love and support. And also thanks for everybody for bidding during that auction, because now we just need you to show up, go to your PayPal account and pay for that stuff, and we'll ship it right out to you as a reminder. Okay, so the auction, that was awesome. That is over. We celebrated it. There's so much happening right now in communications calendar, and we would like to ask everybody to show us your Heaths pride. It's Pride time. It's Pride month coming up in June.
Again.
I'm so
it's been a while.
Excited. We would love if you would register for Pride Parade and come and march with us. We'll be marching downtown Toronto, and it's on June the 25th. I think it's 25th. I'll need to go back to the other graphic there. I know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, June 25th. It's at June 25th, and it's a wonderful day downtown Toronto.
So fun.
And what better way to be a voice for the voiceless than to come and march for Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary and give animals and the residents here a voice. There's about 3 million people that see that parade, which is an awesome opportunity for Heaths to have a big impact. We're going to scooch inside. Andrew, can you grab that? Yes, thank you. We don't really need it, but I just didn't want to trip on it. We're just going to ride out right here. We are inside the Heaths main barn.
It's very active.
Yeah, there are birds. The purple martins are swinging in and out of here. Andrea, tell us about the garden. What's happening with the garden?
The garden is on its way. It is like full of things. It's amazing to walk by and just see things in there all the time.
What are some of the most, what is the species of plants?
Kale I'm seeing a lot of, and lettuce right now because they're pretty cold tolerant. And I think more things have gone in and I'm not sure what's in there.
There are cucumbers. There are cucumbers for sure.
That's amazing.
And I saw some cabbage. So we got cucumbers along the fence lines. There are pumpkins and squashes. That stuff is in. It's Victoria Day weekend, and it means it's safe to put your plants in the ground.
No more frost.
No more frost. No, thank you. The vegetable garden, of course, we grow the vegetables all season long. Some of the gardens get a chance to be replanted, so we'll harvest them, and there's opportunity. There's enough growing season to get two. Oh, there's Andrea's garlic. But that's not garlic. That looks like strawberry. No, what is that? I don't know. That's Andrea's garlic.
I did grow garlic years ago.
Yes, you did. I remember. It grows tall. Your garlic was very successful. So we look forward to reaping a couple thousand pounds of harvest out of that garden, which of course will help our bottom line grocery bill, which is insane. Check out this. I saw these folks playing the other day. I was sorry, I didn't mean to bump you there. Yeah, we got Gloria.
That is such a fun little herd.
Oh, she like jumped clear over.
She's just in the air.
She is. But thankfully she's sticking in. I wish I was closer for this interaction, but
see the security footage maybe.
Yeah. They were playing around, messing around. So Gloria is fitting right in, which is an awesome update, and it warms my heart to see her make her family, because we all don't get to choose our family, but it's about who we make our family, and she is definitely making.
Those are her people.
Those are her people. Very well put. Okay. Oh, this graphic. Andrea, tell us what this graphic's all about.
Sanctuary. Those are our friends up in Manitoulin Island, and that's where our peacocks, Joseph and Jesus, went a few weeks ago.
That's right. And
they made a new home up there.
Joseph and Jesus, you can follow their journey over at Glow. There's the link right there to their Instagram.
Recently. It's very exciting.
Did you get them? Did you get the updates too? Okay.
Their feeder was really cool.
Yeah. So here's one. We're gonna split the screen.
Ooh.
Just step a little bit over to your. Yeah. There we are. There we are.
I haven't seen this yet.
Yeah. So
that's really
Patricia
cute.
must be the bovine creature there, and I can't tell from this photo who that is. I'm not.
That is Joseph.
That is Joseph.
Yeah. His
and
wings look different.
Patricia or Patricia? What do you think that is? Patricia. We'll go with Patricia.
And I don't think he's ever met a cow before.
I don't think so either.
That's amazing.
And so they're out of quarantine. And the text that is included with the photos there, that is from Allie, and Allie is the executive director over at Glow, and she sent me these photos of Jesus and Joseph being released into the big huge barn, and this is where Joseph went right away up to his perch. He loves perching up high. So this is an awesome space for them to be themselves and hunker down and get everything that they need. So that's a fantastic update from our friends over at Glow. Hello, Jesus. Hello, Joseph.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Dr. Sarah. Oh, there is Captain.
He just showed up.
Captain Dan just showed up there. He says, I want to be on the Barnside Chat, Daddy. All right, so we did the update about the auctions, where we raised a pile of money, almost $14,000. We talked about March with us at Toronto Pride, and you are on your second device right now, logging in and signing up. I know you are. There's a limited edition t-shirt or tank top. We're not sure if it's a tee or a tank. We'll see what that is. But the design is, have you seen the design work?
No, I don't know how I haven't seen it yet.
The design work is awesome. And it was have you seen the new Pride shirts over at the Heath store?
I don't think so.
There are Heath's Pride shirts available for purchase over at the Heath store. I hope they're there. I hope I'm not jumping the line here, but I'm pretty sure I heard through the grapevine that they are there. Now the designs are so flippin' cute. We couldn't decide on just one, but there are a few to choose from. And then, of course, there'll be a limited edition Pride t-shirt for the marchers that's included with your registration. Jesus and Joseph, we did that. And then last but not least, we need to talk about the Thanksgiving update. Thanksgiving. Andrea, what is Thanksgiving?
It is the most exciting event of the year. Yeah. It's a big celebration. It's a full day event. And there's food, and there are things to do, and there's an auction, and there's everything. You're here experiencing it with us, with the residents, and it's amazing.
It's an awesome day filled with fellow compassionate human beings that travel from all over the place to join in for Thanksgiving dinner. Canadian Thanksgiving is October 10th this year, I think. But we are having Thanksgiving a couple weeks early just to get ahead of that wet weather that sometimes October can bring wind and wet. So we moved it a couple weeks earlier. So make sure you've got it saved the date for September 23rd. Tickets are going to go on sale, I think, the beginning of July is when those are going to go on sale. So if you'd like to be first in line for those tickets, if you are a monthly donor, thank you so much. You'll get first stabs at them. And then from there, it will be folks that have signed up to the newsletter. Hint, hint. And then from there, we will let you know here when they are all for sale. Amazing. Okay, friends, it's time for the Magic Rainbow Bag. If you have a question for the Magic Rainbow Bag, here it is.
We have it.
Here it is. It's happening.
It's heavy.
It exists. It's right here. Andrea, tell folks, remind folks how they get their question in the Rainbow Bag.
If you want us to answer one of your questions, you can post it in the comments. And if you're feeling a little bit shy and timid, you can just email the page. Message the page directly.
Yeah, that's right.
And we'll put it in the bag.
That's right. We'll put it in there and we'll answer them. Sometimes we don't get a chance to answer all of the questions in the same Barnside Chat, but other times we're able to plow right through them. So you have a really good chance to get your question answered. So go for it and put your questions below. Here we go. First question. Tanya says, do you have room for another cow? Move over, Denver and Pouty. What do you think? There's a lot of things to consider.
Yes.
Um,
Space, pasture, barns, but they do have that new barn.
they,
Dynamic of the herd.
Yep. If I asked you this question a year ago, the answer would have been no, we don't. But there have been some good developments on the farm. New spaces have been developed, new areas, fencing, updated fencing. So I don't know the answer to that. We would have to be propositioned at the time. We always consider what's happening on farm, with who's sick, who's under quarantine, who's requiring daily medical care. So if we have a full barn, full of daily medical care, we take it on a day by day basis. So that's a really great question, Tanya. We definitely have made improvements to the farm to allow more space and more sleeping spaces. So I don't know if Kevin has done the update yet, or have you done the update with the bovines moving yet?
No, I don't think anybody's posted that.
So I just let the cat out of the bag.
Look forward to the footage.
Look forward to seeing the bovine friends moving on up from the pasture down here, pasture number 8, all the way up to pasture number 9. 9.
We're almost at 10. Those are pigs.
I was going to wait and be corrected. I was like, no, I got it. It's pasture 9.
You did it right this time.
I got it.
The cows moving is like the most exciting thing.
Yeah.
They were so excited.
Yeah.
They knew exactly what's happening. We started walking up to 9 and they're like, yeah, this is what's happening.
Yes. Yeah. That's it. Standing beside them as they were coming through the gates was an awesome feeling because you could just feel the excitement. They knew they were moving, excited. And they had their focus on the green, beautiful pastures. Okay, next question before I blab on too much. When do Thanksgiving tickets go on sale? Oh, I gave that away. Coming in July. So as soon as Canada Day is over, which is July 1st, which is also Esther the Wonder Pig's birthday, my piggy daughter, she's turning. She was born in 2012. So, oh my gosh, she's getting so big and so old and so wise. And we'll be celebrating her birthday on July 1st, something around here on the farm for sure. And there'll be events to go along with Esther's party. There always is. Last year there was the pizza party. So stay tuned for all the details around that. Next question. Andrea, take that one.
Why do pigs get so many hoof infections? That really depends on a lot of things. It's something that we always try to catch early. It can depend on the grounds. We tend to get more in the spring when the ground is really muddy, and if there's a little hoof crack, some kind of mud and stuff can seep into that area and cause an infection. So there's a lot of variables, but we always try to avoid it. And another thing we're doing is also dietary, making sure that the feed that they're provided, which is a custom feed, but we're making sure with our vet right now that it's has like enough biotin and things to keep those hooves strong, so they don't do that. They don't get those cracks and things.
A lot of cracking. A lot of cracking in the white pigs, the Yorkshire pigs, or Dan, which he's a Hampshire pig. Or no, Landrace. Oops.
Close.
Yeah,
they look similar.
Those pigs have been, selectively bred over years and years and years of commercial breeding to just absolutely be enormous creatures.
And the size is unnatural. You wouldn't have wild boars getting all these hoof infections and things. So that's a major contributor other than just environmental and what they're eating.
Absolutely. That's a great question. I love that you asked that. Thank you so much to Sandra for asking that. Okay, here we go. Next question. Let's keep it going along. Next question for the bag. What is Thanksgiving? Oh, we already answered that. Judith, it's an amazing celebration of life at Happily Ever After Farm Sanctuary. So we hope that you'll be able to join us. Absolutely. It is harvest season. Will Angelo and Gloria grow to the size of George or even Diablo?
So George and Diablo are the exact same size. I expect Angelo to be similar to their size because he's continuing to grow.
Okay.
Gloria is fully grown. I don't expect her to get any bigger. I think that's just her breed. She's just little.
Yeah, she's 3 years old, so she's definitely full grown. She might
grow
get
for a while.
they might get
George kept going. He got bigger than his mom, and we're like, okay.
He's a big
He's
boy.
the same size as Diablo. He might weigh more than him.
Yesterday, we had some visitors on farm to learn some of the care practices that we have. It was a special day.
Really cool.
It was awesome to showcase the protocols that we have on farm and the handling techniques that Andrea and Kevin and the team have come up with here. And it was great to be recognized by other sanctuaries for what it is that we do here. And yesterday, we got to buzz around with these friends from a different sanctuary and teach them, or show them our practices of what did we do. We did healthcare checks with the pigs,
pig health checks, and Zinpro, hoof trimming. That was the main goal.
Yeah,
it's really neat.
So I definitely want to applaud yours and Kevin's, both of your team's efforts for developing these strong protocols, which ultimately are helping farmed animals everywhere. The way that we handle the residents here is like nowhere else. And we're so proud of you, Andrea, and we're so proud of your team. And Kevin,
Yeah.
if you're watching at home, Kevin, thank you both. So it's awesome. Let's see. I got a little sidetracked. I was like, I've got to play some sad music and cry a little bit here. I think we have time for one more question. What's the secret about Brian?
I think we started to talk about it in one of the videos, and then we never said anything else.
Yeah.
Just I guess nobody knows yet. Is this when we're saying it?
You want to withhold? Yeah,
no, I want to wait any longer.
Oh, wait. Do you want to guess?
Saying, oh, yeah.
Do you want to guess? Do you want to guess below?
Guess about Brian's big secret? Because I don't think we said anything yet.
Brian has a big secret.
Brian has a big secret.
If
you guess right now, but we will say it. I think we should say it today.
Well, let's see what they come up with. There's about a 20-second delay here. What do you think Brian's big secret is, friends? Brian has a
big secret. We just found it last week.
Oh, well, you try to figure out what Brian's big secret is. We were hearing from people last week about a Facebook issue. Andrea, tell us what we can do to tell everybody what they can do to make sure that they remain in constant contact with the sanctuary.
The best way is signing up for the newsletter, because if something like Facebook goes down or other social media, we can still reach you and give you updates and keep everything all in the same place.
That's right. So make sure you sign up for the newsletter, because when Facebook goes down, our ability to reach out for help and let you know what's happening at the farm, whether it be exciting.
We're seeing the answers now, and I think people guessed. I don't think it was a big secret.
Before we tell what Brian's secret is, it's time for Andrea's Sanctuary Weather Report.
All right, today is 14, which is a little bit cooler, but I'm enjoying it because it's been kind of hot, nice breeze. We're looking similar temperatures coming up, lots of sun, not too much rain this week, but it's dried up quite a bit. It is beautiful, sunny, the weather's perfect. Overnights, we're no longer experiencing any frost, so the garden is good to go. And yeah, it's the best time of the year other than the black flies.
Yeah, good point, Andrea. The black flies this time of year are rampant, and they will definitely pick you up and carry you away at the gate if you don't keep moving.
It's only a few weeks, but oh my gosh, there's like a curtain of them.
There are a curtain of them. Last night I went up and visited our bovine friends, Denver and Pouty, and I went into the pasture with them.
Oh, that pasture.
I got told, at first I thought that Denver was telling me off because he was doing a lot of strong head gestures. But then as I got closer, I was like, oh my gosh, there's like an absolute swarm of these black flies, like just a bajillion of them.
Very soon they'll go away. They switch with mosquitoes, but...
super, I like it when it's a bit breezy.
Yes, the breeze today is so nice.
It definitely helps out a lot. If you are an animal caregiver, if you are anybody caring for somebody in any capacity, it's so important to be mindful and watch out for compassion fatigue. This is our friend Julie Squires, who has a podcast called Rekindling. And this morning I listened to episode number 28. They're on episode like number 250 right now. She's been doing it for several years, but I went back and started listening about grief and loss because it's a very important discussion to be constantly having for anybody that works in any capacity for when you're caring for people or farmed animals. But Julie, if you're listening, we love everything that you do, and we thank you so much for inspiring people to be kinder to themselves and to be really aware of compassion fatigue. So if you'd like to have a listen, head on over there. If you really like what you hear, make sure that you leave a review. That's how the podcast grows. So hello, Julie, and thank you so much. It was lovely to listen to your podcast this morning, albeit it was a one from a few weeks ago, a couple of years ago. It was certainly resonated quite well. So thank you so much. Friends, thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to join us for the Heaps Pride Parade March for the Voiceless. Sign up now. We hope you had an awesome day. Thank you so much for tuning in to
Brian.
Derek. I almost did it. I almost closed it out.
I have to pick one.
Okay, yeah, pick one.
Where?
Go
Somebody
for
just said it. Somebody just said it. This is it.
He's a hen.
Started laying eggs
Brian is a hen. We almost had a to be continued for 2 weeks in a row. People be like,
I think we said it though because people were kind of cluing in.
Yeah, you did. Is Brian a
girl? I was excited.
Yes, Brian. Brian is really
daylight hours has triggered his laying hormones, and he has been laying every day. So he'll be getting implanted so he stops laying.
Laid an
or
egg.
She or whatever. Doesn't matter.
That's right. However Brian identifies.
Brian will be Brian forever.
Andrea, where is the special place on a pig that when you scratch that they love it the most?
Special place?
You don't know about the special place?
On a pig?
Oh,
everywhere.
I think you do. I think you do. Here, I'll show you a little here, but scooch over this way. Here's a little video of Captain Dan. This is the Captain Dan special place.
Oh, that is
look, there it is, yes. The leg up. He almost falls over, and then he holds it back up. I'm not even scratching anymore.
Hercules does that. You go near him and his back just I should have known that. There's so many spots.
That's the special place on Captain Dan. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of Barnside Chat community. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye. All we need is a place to be and a few good friends for some company. If you'd like to stay, you don't have to leave. We'll leave the lights on and the door unlocked. If you drop on by, you don't have to knock. We're happy to share whatever we've got.